Let's go. Saturdays for the boys and the girls and my own stuff. Alright. So we're looking for new spells, new visual effects to add to our game. See what's what. And right now we've got every single pack that I own for VFX, which is a lot. We're looking for like ice stuff, and we're looking for fire stuff, and we're looking for character stuff. And then we'll just move it into our favorites folder and then reassess because there's too many folders. And we'll see what's going on. So I was on the character body effects one. That's my next folder I need to look into. And it started with some funky tunage. So we're about to have a disco. Just like work it. Work it. I feel like I'm some like Medland runway. Mark, sup, party people, what's up, my friend? How's it going? Are these buttons, man? They're buttons. It's like Coraline. Or confetti. I'm trying to find the that's horrible. Want to find the effect for when we defeat an enemy. It's just like styrofoam. This looks like styrofoam. That one might be alright. Like some of these effects are so random, like post-it notes and buttons. What happened to the good old-fashioned like just fade away into dust like a Thanos snap? Bubbles. This is Project Runway Unreal Engine VFX Edition. I'm trying to find a good VFX for a fadeaway. Like diamonds. But for whatever reason, this pack comes with music, which I found hilarious. Such random things in this pack. So yeah, I thought I'd stop that because I was hearing all of it. Okay, there were... Oh, what is this? Bubbles, buttons, chains. None of these are what I was after at all. But they're highly hilarious. Okay. Don't think that these are gonna do what I want. one's bananas and bricks. Of all the things you can like put together. Bouncy balls. It's meant to be one for energy in here, and it's the. That's too much. Too much. Prom was what my friend. How be the life. Body effects pack 3. Let's see. Heaviest but coolest engine event. This looks more like stuff that we want in. This looks promise. That's here we've got the Thanos snap. That looks kind of usable, honestly. I don't see if we. So water, fire, lava. All I keep thinking when I'm looking at these people is, this is Electro when he dies in Spider-Man. This is the Human Torch. This is Venom. This is a Thanos snap, and this is the Flash. Like, what's wrong with my brain? Let's see. Is there anything in here? Utilities. Like, there's no fade in, fade out. I mean, they're both superhero movies, man. It's the same concept, right? This is the one. I need a full tutorial on how to use control rigs. Have you checked out what's his name? Jesus, why can't I remember his name? Ask a Game Dev. Ask a Game Dev feels like the one that I want to say. And then you've got Lincoln Madrigal. Marisol Madrigal. But like Ask a Game Dev has a whole ass series. Ask a Dev. There we go. Ask a Dev playlist. There's one for Control Rig. Control Rig, 22 videos. And then you've got Lincoln Mwaji-san as well. These are the two that I'd go to for Control Rig. Taking emitters and copying them into other. Did I know that? I might know that. Have I tried that? Probably not. Thor attack, I know. I don't actually need comic sound effects. I think I just put this in just to check it out. Dash, not bothered about. Elemental auras. I feel like every single thing should now have music. Oh, this is cool on a witch's hat. I quite like that. Do you have any way that you recommend for learning blueprints? It depends what you want to learn about blueprints. That depends what you want to make, right? I could advise you on how to make a first person shooter or whatever, and then like you want to make a MMO. So depends on what you want to do. I don't like any of these actually. On a personal level. But it always comes down to the same, is you throw yourself in at the deep end, you make something so that you have the confidence to say that you made something, and then you repeat that process across sort of multiple things. Like, doesn't matter if what you learn is not the correct way, as long as it works. A game, you can learn good fundamentals and you can learn all of that stuff, but if you don't actually use it to make a game, then you're just wasting your time. You better just start in. Dislike all of these. No, your pants. We don't like those. How to design a system. Depends on what I'll do. I've got a proper tutorial video hopefully coming out soon when I can sit down and make it, and I'll include a 10-minute section on how to design stuff. Not how to design stuff, but like how to sit down and think of a system. Press and hold the one. Press and hold the one key to choose your effects and use mouse to control direction. Okay, we're just waiting for. Fire tongue lick. Oh, that's interesting. So here's a question. Here's a question. I can make some logic and it works, but I don't have any idea. Is that the right way to do it? It's the right way to do it. Just straight up, like, if it works, that's gravy. If it doesn't work, that's a problem. Like, you can. That's pretty nice. I can sit here and be like, use casts and don't use tick and use this and don't use that, and it's just like, yeah, that's cool, but there will be certain use cases that it applies to. That's nice. So the whole point is get it to work and then refine it afterwards. Your whole point of making a game is to actually release the game. You could spend actual forever. Ooh. Right, we like that. What is that one? That on. Number 4. You could spend forever, right? Refining it and making it perfect or whatever, and then not release a game. Your point is that you want to release a game. You want that out there. So focus on that part and then make it good. Make the code better as you go. This thing. Earn this thing. Ooh. What effect am I looking for? I want a fire effect. I want a flitter effect for our character. I'm finally getting that down to be done. And then any sort of cool effects that we've got. Like I've got these 5 on here. And then we'll move them over. And we'll see. But this one. Whoa, what the Jesus Christ. This is all fine. This is just activating and deactivating. What's going on with my mouse? Yeah, no, that's fine. I only want the effect. I don't need the code. Yeah, Kishan. I won't worry too much about the level blueprint here. That just assigns you to this little tank thing. This tank's also quite cool. Nice. Unreal Engine is like weird, getting stronger every time. Yeah, I mean, but you don't have to change versions. You can stay in a version. Like my actual game is still in 5.4. Like the full game is in 5.4 still. I don't change versions every time. Stuck in that I make keep finding but not releasing my released. Yeah, this is it. Get something working. You can tweak it later. Just get something out and working. And then obviously during playtesting, if something comes up and you're like, oh, actually, this is a problem, there's a problem here, well, then you now know what to search for and where to look. Like you need to be just moving forward, not constantly trying to optimize and iterate and make everything better. This is cool. Those are nice, but I am after. The fuck is that? I think I want this bolus thing. I think this looks cool. I'm gonna grab these. I'll move them here. I want to make sure we have two style jeweler game, but katana and lightsaber. That sounds awesome. Like, it's just like gang beasts and physics and stuff in it, and like control rig, like you say. So yeah, you know what you need to learn. You need to learn some control rig and some floppy arm stuff. Should I use gas and add some onto it or make my own movement system from the third person template? It depends how. It depends how long you've been doing like Unreal 4 and that. Like, like if you're well versed in the third person template and how that works and stuff, then Gasp isn't that hard. If you're brand new, then Gasp looks impossible and it's horrible. This is what I want. This right here. I want a firebolt. Oh, Kishan, I queued for an hour yesterday to buy the new set of Pokemon cards. Pokemon is mad. Like crazy. I know we were talking about Magic the other day. But like just absolute craziness. Yeah, I want that over there. Sweet. Bad boy. What are you? So these are all the effects over here, or these are what is this? Okay, we'll also take you. I see how to make a bone dynamic or layer over the top. I mean, if your weapons are skeletal meshes, then you can add a two-hand eye, not two-hand IK, but IK to them and move it there. Fantasy or stylized? Let's go stylized for a sec. Went to Comic Con yesterday and some price. I can't, mate. The amount of money involved in it is nuts. Are these just sprite books? I'm not sure these can be used for what I need. I don't really want to spend too much time finding out, so we'll bin that bit off. Bin these ones off. Gabriel Arguello Prod. I love this guy's stuff. Let's check out what he's got going on. Do you know any of it or resource to understand the third person template? What are you trying to understand about it? This is sort of my point, is that you could spend forever understanding it and you probably don't need like half of it that's in there. Spacebar shoot. Okay, and there is. Oh, so yeah, we've got to render the actual things first. This is cool. D is next. What magic projectile are we actually playing? I deleted the engine last night, but I installed today, I guess. It's like, I get it's frustrating. Like I do. You want to code stuff the best and you want it to be perfect straight out, but it's just not gonna be. These are cool. These might work actually. They're so basic and boring. Oh wait, what's this one? Like you look up the bits that you need to know. I want to make a gun system, and you break it down to its like most core part. How do I pick up a weapon? How do I equip a weapon? How do I shoot a weapon? And all those core parts, they make up like what you need to do. I found Unreal more intuitive than Godot as well. I think I still have Godot and Unity installed on here. Okay, right. I liked. Oh, he's got muzzle flashes for like Borderlands type stuff. That's cool. I enjoy that. It's got Comet Ice, but all the colors are orange. Gabriel, what are you doing? I think there's better fireballs. That's what I'm saying. I thought these ones will be good. Mark, your project must be coming along by now. Ground Impact VFX. I like that, but I need to use it for something else. No. None of these. No, bro. What? You worked ages on that hospital. Did you not have any backups? What happened, man? Tell us the story. Spill the tea. Oh man, that sucks, man. Is there anything I can do to help you? No. They are fine, but not really what I'm after. Magic abilities. About the third person template, I mean how to add animations, movement modes, and then how to tweak things like controls and unstuff a flashlight. There are so many tutorials about adding a flashlight. I don't think you'll have a problem finding one of those. Movement modes, it's all going to be state machines, and again, there's quite a few tutorials about that. And then how to tweak things like controls. It's all too vague, man. Like, other than flashlight, there's not really much like direction that I can point you to. Like, if you give me some like granular details, I can probably point you in some directions for that, without doubt. Because the point is, right now, you don't know what you don't know, so you need to watch something to like even gain a basic knowledge and understanding of it, right? And then from there you can ask the questions: why did they do this? What's that about? But if you learn, even if you go in and learn every node in Unreal, you're not going to know how they tie together. And I wouldn't recommend learning every node in Unreal anyway, because there's over like 25,000 of them. This did not do anything, because we're still prepping shaders, but like, should do something. Oh, here we go. It's a proper cop-out answer. I get the question a lot, and I don't have a good like here's the cheat code for it, because there just isn't one. It's about putting in, you've got to put in the time and the effort and throw yourself into it, and then when you get stuck, because you'll get stuck, you'll know what to like research. What do I like? Do we like anything? Kind of like this. This seems solid. I kind of like this as well. Don't worry, in a minute I'm going to go and actually implement these properly. Right now we're exploring. Ooh. Yeah, I think I want that one. Why is it 2 effects? Okay, well, we'll scrap that then, and I'll stick with this set I've got here. David, what's up, man? Someone showed me this the other day, and I'm gonna like, I think it was Markov Eagle. Like, there we go. This didn't have a thumbnail. Now it has a thumbnail. Oh my god, what a save! Hmm. Okay, let's start with this one. Asset actions, migrate. Save this. this is all the stuff that's coming across. And we want this one, Project Z, content, select folder. Well, I'm good, man. I'm good. We are making slow and steady progress. Where are you? Playing VFX bundle. Yeah, that goes in there. Then that goes in placeholders. Playing VFX bundle, VFX. No, it's the wrong thing. This one. And I want to replace the add to favorites. I want to replace the firebolt. BP firebolt. Oh, it's mad how much stuff like there is to learn in the engine. Like, it's crazy. Stuff that you wouldn't even imagine as well. Niagara. And I want the new one that we've got. Yeah. So now when we shoot firebolt, fireball. God damn it. Oh no, I haven't set that up yet. That's fine. I think I want that rotating a little bit faster, but also the firebolt going a lot slower. I take it I'm here because I started watching the weapon system video. Oh, nice. How are things? They are good. We are working and going. This speed. We don't want it to have gravity, but we want it to have decent speed. Or maybe I don't want the speed here. I just want to increase the speed of this rotation. Rotate around a point. So I think that this rotation I'll set this to -1. Yeah, there we go. -1. I think that will look better. And then these trails also need the... Why aren't these trails attached? Sparkles. Is your firewall is projectile or just an effect? So this fire here is just an effect. Like the firebolt, like code is handled in BP, and I don't use gas. Meteor 2 trail. There's got to be a rotation in here somewhere, right? Spear radius offset. This is always going to be the problem when you're working with someone else's like stuff. So it's going to be speed. spawn rate. No. Oh, whoops. So the effect looked bad because these weren't spinning fast enough, but the balls spin fine. Balls. And then now we're trying to fix the trail not spinning properly or fast enough. Tutorials are different though, because in a tutorial it should be like reasonably explained what you're doing. Like you're clicking here so that hopefully you're going to do this. But like when you download someone else's pack, especially VFX are the worst for it. In like you can download a pack of like blueprints and they should come with some instructions, some notes on them or some documentation. VFX are probably the only one where you're expected to know the VFX nodes and what they actually do. Like animations, you can tweak a bone and that'll all move, but VFX are a pain. Noise strength. If I change this to 100. We want these little trail things to follow them. Because right now they're not following properly, although it might be fine. Just fix these issues. Okay, there is it. Yeah. Constant minus 1000. Okay. That'll do. That'll do. That'll do for testing. I'll come back to art. So I'm just gonna spend forever trying to fix an error that we fixed straight away. Yeah, that's better. Sweet. Okay, that'll do for me. I mean, I would just attach them to it, but it'll do. Except that that particle needs to be called something a lot better. NS fire alt. And I'm going to move that here. And to the other folder. So that spawns Firebolt. This one. Too many trails. Yay. Don't crash on me now, baby. There we go. I changed the color of it. Nah, it's always going to look like fire. Let's go find a magic one. And see what is a boot. No, that's horrible. Magic cast, magic circle, magic projectiles. I've been in here. Magic rune, magic shield, magic spells, magic trail, magic VFX. When they all start looking the same, man. That's when you know you're going insane. Scottish, no one bastardizes. Yes, mate. There are a lot of English devs on YouTube. It's quite interesting. Like UK devs, then. I always thought that was quite fun. Mark, these are the VFX. For the stun VFX that we got the other day. This is very much kind of what I wanted. I thought that I would grab these straight up. They're pretty good. Starlight Slashes. See what this stylized VFX pack is like. It's basically the exact same as all the others I've got. Okay. Arcane. Arcane Shield, Arcane Wall. What does this look like? So, no, man, I'm not going to DM you and tell you to do something. You should be working on your own stuff. Just wanted a fireball, but that wasn't fireball. Okay. I might have to wait. Might have to make that ourselves. I don't like doing it. David from Mars. Mate, it feels like it sometimes, you know. Getting old now. Okay. So like here, I've got all these spells, and I'm doing this because I want it done quick. But normally I would just have one spell and I would change the attributes inside it. But because I want to be moving forward constantly, having the extra blueprint isn't so much of an issue for me. Ooh, what did I do with this? It's fine. My heart is big. My doctor said it was concerning. Oh. Come on, come on. This is obviously better than this. That's fine. We're okay with that. Do these need borders? That's the question. I think they might. Move the icon, the alpha on both these. What's the bug, David, that you're working on? Oh, that might actually be the thing I need. There we go. This should have been a PNG, which means it should be transparent, right? Yeah, why are you not being transparent? I like using icons inside of buttons to set the textures, but I really shouldn't. I should do set style. Make button style. Make slate. Just duplicate that. I should be able to just delete that. There we go. No, it is a PNG. It was just behind it was being a pain in the ass. So I just need to make sure that this is added to it rest. Be like that. Well, that's not what I want. That fixes that issue. What? Alright. Change the white color on there to alpha 0. White is 1. Ooh. Batman, you never tell me when you go live. No, I don't tell anyone when I'm going live. Like, it's not a thing for me, mate. I don't do that. I don't even plan these things. I imagine a whole bunch. I mean, there's a whole bunch of coding. Like, this is just a very small part. games are actually more UI, which is a pain, than it is coding. I've realized. Because all of this code works fine, and then this is the UI that is a pain in the ass. I'll put this at. Just change the padding. Let's just check that. Why won't these populate now? What did you do? Let's start. Takes the icon. There's a texture, we'll just set the style on this. Am I setting the style on the right one? The ability button. Yeah, we're setting this as an image. It draws as an image, it draws as an image. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, wait. Well, that should be alright. This should then hide itself. I'll put that there and see if I can just fix this. How bizarre. So if I pad this overlay to 75, it breaks. Literally breaks. Wow. Have you got a way of identifying if it's like a dropped item or a world item, mate? David. All this is all good. We want the abilities. Yeah, I mean the opening banner is cool. It's not hard to change it. So you just go to project settings, and there's your project thumbnail. You just change it, and there's another one for your splash screen, but I can never remember where it is. There, just type in splash, and it's there. It's cool. Enjoy it. Border. That's better, but for whatever reason, some of them just get put off. Okay, let's change this to be 7, 10. Let's go crazy and put it at 10. There we go. UI design, you will not kick my ass. And these off. That's interesting. That shouldn't be happening. These are fine because I'll make all of these like this so you can see all the spells that you have access to but haven't unlocked. Let's go do that now. Billy Slut. Bada bing, bada boom. There is one thing that we do need to do. This thing, go away now. I think that's going to make it look ugly, but we shall see. That means that I broke this. It also means I don't need to do this. Or this, or this. This is fine. Just want this to be more padded off the top. Probably not. I've pissed that I can't. I made it so down on the stretches. That's funny, and I feel you. Because I hate art. I just hate art. I can't do it. UI stuff, it breaks me every time. If you ever, well, I mean, I suppose everyone here has watched at least one of my videos, maybe, hopefully, not. You'll notice that UI stuff I miss as often as possible. Like, I do it and I know how to do it. I just dislike doing it. It's so fiddly. To put it into a video it's just horrible. These horizontal boxes here. They just stretch a bit too deep. Oh, if I make it auto, it does that. I want to make it fill. Again, auto does that. That is exactly what I need right now. But I just want to put some auto does that, auto does that. Like, there's no if I use the canvas panel, I could just position these how I want to, but I refuse. Padding around this to get it off this is fine. This being here upsets me. And not as much as that upsets me. And it feels better. Let's just take a look at that, see how that works. I mean, that looks a lot better than what we had previously here. These not being completely square might be throwing my OCD, but also I might just bring it down and make it smaller. There is no auto inside the ability slot. The ability slot is a border overlaid and then a button on top. Wait, if I could put UI onto someone else, I would. If we just bring this, let's use the anchors, let's do it properly. Just bring this up, make it more square. That does look better. And if I just fix that top one. That. What is desired on screen? Nah. And then set that to that. Ah. If we do this. Duplicate this, shove this to one side, and do this instead. Oh, now we're on something. That looks better. Set it to custom. I mean, to be fair, that does fix a lot of our issues anyway. Nah, like on 10. 5? Auto equals bad mark. Like, all of them equal bad. You know what doesn't equal bad? Spaces. We love spaces. No, I want this in the vertical box. No, I'm just going to duplicate it. I'm not going to make it for all of them at all. Once you get the like the layout fine, then you just duplicate it. Because all of these buttons run off one button, which is what I need. For the actual UI layout, you have to program yourself. It's a pain. It is. That's just too much spacer. Okay, so it's that value, that one. There we go. Kind of. Does it run Doom? It's the only question, man. Question everyone wants to know the answer to. Fill this. Fill this. And then my little tings all squished. I definitely need. Let's see what that looks like. Too small. Oh, UI is a pain in the ass. What do I have these two? It's 10 on each of them, right? This will do what I want it to do. Yeah, now they've all got a border around, I can hover over them. It all works fine. Sweet. Okay, one problem. Come out of here. Magic attacks. I mean, perfect. It'll go through multiple iterations off screen for sure. Oh, wait a sec. No, this is the wrong thing. Off here. World settings. Third person. Character? Magic attacks. Wait, what? PvC combat? Yeah. Ah, it's because I've changed the name of it here to Magic. Learn spells. Firebolt. Let's see. That's perfect. I appreciate you. GTA 7. I'm set to go up, man. Yeah, go for it, man. Let's add multiplayer element to on the safe side. I fully expect GTA 7 to be multiplayer. Ready, fire, aim, multiplayer. No, not doing multiplayer for this one. Not currently. This should fix my issue that I had here. Beautiful. Whereas these spells are fine. These ones are not. So now, go back to our abilities. It's probably this one, actually. Did anyone, have I sent, there's a game on Steam. I'm gonna put it. There, my Scottish viewer will know how funny this is. This is my most wishlisted game of the year so far, because I just think that the concept is absolutely hilarious. Only ask is you have character control in the character PvP, not controller. You usually do that for multiplayer. No, I've got one set of IMCs inside here for the movement, and then there'd be a separate set on the combat component. It's just my preference on how I would do it. You can put it in the controller if you want. Just up to you. Right, this is where the check needs to go. So on click, just grab this. Wait, just grab all of this actually. In fact, what we could do is get unlocked. If that's true, do this. If it's false, don't do that. Let's go. Ready, fire, aim, you sound familiar, are you in the Unreal Engine Discord? There's probably not a Discord I'm not in, mate, honestly. Like, I'm in so many, but yeah. Let's see. I think you're on about the Slackers Discord. Yeah. IMC, import mapping context. This, and this. This is all fine. Yeah, I know who you are, pal. King Wars. God, man, we haven't been in a voice chat in probably a year, pal. I'm pretty shocked. That Discord is like, Tony in there, man. Tony is insane. Like the knowledge that guy has, and just constantly spitting out like helpful information. Dude's nuts. Any experience with character mover in gasps? Yeah, mate. It's pretty much the. Do I have experience with mover? Let's see. Ooh, hard to prone in mover. There's a wall run somewhere. How to import export, how to fix the rotation issue, how to add climbing in mover. I'm fairly familiar. How to fix the turning place. I'm fairly familiar. Not many. There was a Scottish lad here earlier. Nice guy. You guys live in Tony's nuts, man. Like, got a lot of time for him. Sound guy. No, I'm not using Mover for this. Hell no. Mover, like, this is a 5.4 project, so I'm not touching anything past 5.4. For this, I'm not using Mover in this. Because it's just too experimental, isn't it? Like, I can do certain things in it, and it's all cool and that, but I'm just not. I'm not going to use Mover in this. I'm not even going to use Gasp in this. What type of project am I making? Is it test project or are you going full dev? Going full dev. Well, not full dev, but like as full dev as we can go. I think they deem it stable, but I don't. There's no reason for me to move currently, so I'm not moving. I think I want to do something with a camera at that point. But we'll see. Time check, 3 o'clock. That's fine. Spells. I think 5.7 is fine. I know there was a problem with 5.6. But I think 5.7 is stable. 5.8 is not stable. 5.8 won't be stable for like a month, maybe 2. You don't need to move either. People move too quick. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Okay, let's fix that. .8 is due out in June. Yeah, I need to do the thing that I've got planned for the release of that. It's too much to do, man. Not enough time. I shot one of the GIFs for the Steam page yesterday. I agree with everything that Mark had said up until he said don't buy assets. It's like, but where else would I spend my money? Oh, this was the wrong one. Okay. This took me 4 or 5 hours to learn to get it to the spot where I want it to be, because I was not familiar with Sequencer at all. And now I'm like, that's a 7-second GIF. What an actual joke of a side quest that was. Uh, let's see. Kishan, by the way, you've got so many characters. So many characters? Maybe. We got one main character, because that's the thing you're going to be looking at the most. And then there's some enemies. And like, I think we're scrapping the animals. Where am I? Here we go. And then there's some NPCs. And that's it so far. Like, in terms of like game demo, like we're actively working on that. In fact, now I've got it saved on my thing. Where are you? Oh, there we go. Here we go. First look. So the next step is a proper trailer, which we're working on now, and then first look at the actual Steam page, which we'll go through. And that GIF that I made. Wow, I he's uploaded it. What a G. What's left? It's a good question. Polish is a lot of what is left, like more spells, more like abilities and stuff. Setting up the proper story in that, and then the trailer, which is the big thing. Just yeah, more. It's not live yet, mate. No, it's not live. Not yet. Soon, hopefully. Yeah. It is good. Someone asked me a question. Are you also using the Cinematic FX99 preset 29? What? Mate, that went over my head. No, I used the old render queue, and then I tried using the new one, but it spits out as PNG, so then I put them together inside DaVinci, and then rendered that out to 4K. So, it's yeah, it is. It was a learning curve. A shout. But it was fun. Skill tree logic. I'm there as well. I've sort of binned off the usual skill tree logic. Pardon me. Dude, what the hell, man? Okay. Yeah, but I don't know. No, I'm in cinematic because I was doing the thingy. Normally, I'll just do high. High is fine. Uh, yeah, I was in cinematic because there was a problem with the LODs when I was recording the sequence. So I put it in cinematic to try and fix that issue. But it didn't really work. Yeah, Tommy. Your skill tree probably looks like a tree, whereas mine, I've decided that you just know what spells are coming up, and then like you unlock them by either buying them or using skill points. I haven't made a decision yet, or completely could scrap that idea and do have a spell system and then a separate ability system for other abilities. But then how do you balance combat and magic at the same time? So it's a bit of a toss up. But all of our stuff works, which is nice. Just need to change it so I know I need to make that decision on how you're gonna unlock a skill, like a skill, magic or whatever. And once that decision's been made, it should all be good. Right. There is one thing I did want to sort though. This spell.
Try dodging this. Try dodging this.
Just wondering if it's. So, Fatman's referring to the 4 emails I've got this week asking for my artwork. And my artwork is like they were asking for the free stuff that I put on Fab. I'm like, you don't even need to pay for it, so why are you asking for royalties and stuff? Ridiculous emails. Bye, Ped. I appreciate you joining, man. Thank you very much. Hopefully, we'll catch you next time. So, what we want to do is find the ice meteor. Let me see if I can pull it up. I don't want you to get caught out either. Here. So I've had 4 or 5 emails like this week, where they just this links to the ALS animations that are ripped from Epic and shoved on Fab, and they're just like they want them, like cool, buy them, not an issue. But the scam is that they'll get you to create an account or send money or something or other, and then like they'll have your bank details. So, tis the scam. Yeah, and the same guy, the same thing. Like, same people. Just one of them things in it. Where's the damage, dude? By radial damage. Damage causer, instigator, damage radius. This might be a problem, actually. Because it's not being caught by the... How is it known? Locally within the radius. Okay, cool. So if we do... Oh, no, I'll sort that in a bit. No, it runs like a spear trace on this and then does it on here. Not bothered about that because I want to. There was something that I wanted to do, and it involves having a camera here. Unreal didn't like me having a camera in this blueprint. So we want to be able to pause the game, move our blueprint around. Yeah, no, they did not like that. Go one more time. Save. Compile. That was a good one. Like, what is this? Like, well, I added a camera and now suddenly we got the camera. I don't want it to be. There we go. Just want it here. Oh, it hates it when I try and move it. Jesus. Okay. Someone still uses Post-it. Yeah, mate. Damn right I do. Got like 7 of them knocking around. So it's less so adding and more so the moving that makes the crash. Well, now we know. So this is here. That's fine. We'll compile and save this. If we... No, it's going to crash. There we go. Okay, so it just hates moving inside here. I could do it inside the parent. Nothing like fighting with Unreal, right? I can't make it a parent because it's can't do it to the thing because it's a child of baseball. Jeebus. You can put cameras inside other blueprints. I added the scene route just now. Because I couldn't put a camera in it. I don't want it to be the route. I just want it to be rotated. No, it's gonna hate rotation too. Jesus Christ. How has this stream got 43 views? Right, okay, let's do Meteor. Show and folder view. Let's do a. Don't crash on me when I'm trying to just do a new blueprint. Okay. BP. Camera controller test. Well, it dropped to 35, so probably that good, mate. It moves. There's something about cameras and children then, isn't there? Right, that's going to be the catch. $180 by all my components stacked. That is a good question. No, movable. No, it shouldn't be. Should be fine. So on begin play, set view. What's the thing called? Get the camera. Blend? Set view target with blend, there we go. Then do this on tick for now. Line trace by channel. Get world location. Get world rotation. Get forward vector. Multiply this. Add this. Right click this to float 500. And then we just want to break this, get the hit result or the impact point, and apply decal. Spawn decal. That's decal. I don't even know what that looks like. I mean, everything's fine if you're testing stuff, man. You have to get the blooming, like, rune here and understand what the rune is. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. It's gonna spawn at everything in it. Do this and then set world location to be the input point. Right, so now if I go and just like press 1 to activate this, I should be alright. What's on the 1 key? 0, 9. Spawn actor. Pass. Camera. BP camera controller test. Should just do, yeah, location. Is it impact normal? We're now playing a completely different game. Right, so that's the first part working. I'm not planning on using tick in the end. I just want to make sure that it all works. This comes here. This spawns. Oh, decode size is incorrect. Y. Copy. And it doesn't paste. Okay, we'll cheat and do this. Let's get rid of that. Still not a ting. Oh wait, that might be why. Right, so it hit something now, which is good. But it's not moving our decal. Zero is infinite. Right. Little fat man. You said it was impact normal. And impact normal didn't work. And I changed it. It was on impact point, fat man. like this impact point. There we go. Right, everyone's freaking out about this tick thing. Like, I'm not actually gonna. This is me testing that the idea that I have makes sense. Like in here. Like, I'm not actually gonna code this to be a thing. Just need it to work. And that's the point, isn't it? This is the point I've been saying at the start of the video when people are asked, like, what's going on and how can I learn it? It's like, make it work, make it pretty after. That's it. Here's it working. Here's it working. In a bit, I'll take this off tick once everything's work. I mean, I'm trolling. I am trolling too. I'm fully like, this is fine anyway, but I won't keep it on here. Anyway, I don't need to because I'm going to be doing. No, mate, I didn't think anyone was mad at me. I promise you. Sounds like I'm crashing out though, doesn't it? So I want to do. IA move. I don't think this will work, but it might work. Game third person input actions default. Game third person input actions. We do. Remove default. Enhanced. For local player subsystem. Remove mapping context. That's going to remove it from here though. We just do possess. Needs to be a pawn. I suppose we could turn this into a pawn though, right? 7-actor. And then we can possess it. That worked. Ransom bloke. I should, shouldn't I? Hello. Yes, sweet. Okay. This hates this, but that's fine. We'll just do selected here. This is not valid. What assets do you reckon from Udi Boris course? There's no assets from Udi Boris course in here. Starman. That should fix our weird error message. Nice, it does. And then we get to that. The hell is an MPA rating? Is that the age rating? That's fine. Add movement. Input. I always get this wrong, so I should just come here. Have I considered designing my classes in C++? Yeah, I've considered it. And it might be something I do later for X goes to left, right. Yeah. Yeah. Well, this is it, right? Okay, number 9. Why you don't like it? There's no code crash on there, so for now it's not. Here. Wait a sec, let me check. This was calling. Did I? No, because that node here is for swimming. And this one's for gliding. So these two should be fine. These two standard movement ones. Add. In fact, my brain has said that this is working, but I just want to make sure. Yeah, okay. So it does work here. It's this that doesn't like it. Movement stuff's a pawn, mate. This is a pawn, so it should move as I would assume it to. It's set world. Doesn't need it because it's a pawn. It takes over the possess, and then this move becomes its new move because it's possessing the target. So it shouldn't need. We'll tick force and see what happens. Why can't I figure this one out? Add movement input. No. Isn't there a wheeled offset? Add actor wheeled offset. This is on left and right. So I'll do multiply this. Everyone's like a second behind me, so I'm reading the comments, and then people are going to see in a second that it's all working, and that's going to be hilarious. Look at that. So yeah, I'm completely with Golford DJ here. Is that the fact that you have to be so precise with Unreal's nodes is ridiculous. The fact it doesn't have any sort of fuzzy logic at all is busted to me. Yeah, I knew that. I knew this existed, and that's what I sort of wanted. Not very fast though, is it? Sorry, do you want me to refund you your money? Yeah, no, for sure. It's on my mind as well, Fatman, that we need to add that. I'm also going to multiply this by 10. This should speed it up. Oh shit, I disconnected something. No, we're all good. There we go. Look at that. Now we're playing Snake, boys. Let's get an apple. Nom 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 nom. What's the blueprint palette? You what? How do I not know about this? Absolute world. Oh, it's like this. It should know that my fat ass fingers. Ooh. No. Doesn't seem to come up. Right, so this is this, and then if I do IA, that's fun. IA. Let's find all the input actions. Have I done something? I've done something naughty. Oh no, I haven't. IALMB. Why didn't that come up? Okay, IALMB. Born actor. Yeah, actor. Forward. Get out to rotation. Get word rotation. Do this for a sec. Oops. This, and this, and then find to on. Sorry, I missed some of these comments while I was doing this. So, unpossess. Yeah, player. Unpossess. Yeah. Possess. I'll do for a sec. Okay, so it works, but it also doesn't work. Right, comments. I'm fully on prepaid anti-pirate content sensitive should be able to type in search to get the most issues on it. You can do favorites, right? Was that a thing that I saw? No, I'm just chatting on my ass. Okay. What's this game about? It's a RPG. Think Kingdom Hearts type RPG without the Disney characters. I think that's the best way I've got describing it disclaiming it at the minute. Oh mate, an aching and bitter bacon butty. 4 o'clock. Man, it feels like a 10 o'clock meal to me. Right, so this does this, except I kind of want to do this. Here. Player controller, player character. This should take over our guy. Oh shit, no, because we are doing this here. There we go, that'll be why. Alright, that should give us something. No, I'm having crazy deja vu as well. Set view target blend. This blends into this. The new one is the self. Yeah. Well, it should blend back to our camera here. Hmm. Oh wait. Hmm. I don't need to call unpossess on this. Maybe that's the problem. Well, we've now become ice block simulator. It's good. But it won't possess back to my character, which is the new problem. Okay. It's not passing through. It's not getting the player. There we go. No. Let's see. Oh, okay. Okay, so the problem is that we are... Ah. Okay. The problem becomes is that this becomes the controller, which then makes it the player character. It's the pawn that we're possessing. Interesting. This is the pawn. Even though this says get player character, this returns the pawn, but we've possessed this pawn, so we can't do that. How interesting. So easy fix. Get player character. Let's do this. This is super rough code and should not be followed. Make it dirty. That should do it. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. So I want to put a delay on this. of like 2 seconds. Okay. So then this Niagara effect needs to be there, but also needs to be here. 5,000. Do this. Let's do it. No? What? Where did you go, bro? Okay, that's annoying. Why? Oh shit, I know why. Because this is spawning. No, this is spawning from the actor location. One, two. Here we go. Okay, so I don't think it needs to be 2 seconds. I want to make it like 0.5. So good. Right. Let's see. Reading through these comments, seeing if there's anything to answer. Did I make the Niagara emitters myself? No, mate, not at all. I just brought the things. Are they? That's what I want. Alright, let's go piss off some. Have I got any damage knocking off on this at the minute?
You should leave.
Okay. So the massive lag spike is because we're trying to do a lot of stuff.
You should leave.
Yeah, my automate stuff. It's applying radial damage. Damage radius. Make this something silly like 5,000. Oh wait, no, let's do 300. Do 4 damage. That'll work. Jesus Christ. Team don't make shit, boy. Doesn't need a damage class. Should just apply damage as basic damage. Nice meet you. And not applying this anyway. How much work did I just use? Not that much actually. Just this is a thing. Saved often, folks. That's the thing that I was doing that needed to be done. So it's a 0 here. And it's 500 up here. 1,000 up here? I think I put it to 5k last time and that might just be like ridiculous. There we go. He's taking damage now. That's all that matters. They have health regen, so I need to turn off their health regen because it makes it look like they're not doing damage. And they currently damage each other as well. Engine has so many features I cannot follow. Yeah, it's a lot. It's definitely a lot. Oh, sorry, man. So tired. Yeah, it's definitely a lot, mate. But like, it does lots of things. It's not just this stuff, is it? Like, it just does so much. Spawn decal at location. This also needs to be destroyed. Yeah, the hands are a little bit big. You're not wrong. This should fix. There we go. In fact, I don't want that. I want set life. Set life. Lifespan? Once it's a thing, you can't just set it at to lifespan. How bizarre. No, I'm just going to destroy it. Yeah, that's fine. Let's do this after this to make sure that we're doing it properly in order. Let's not do that and cause a problem. Is my machine heating in the summer? I mean, mate, you're in London, aren't you? And I'm in the UK as well. Like, it's crazy hot at the minute. Like, it's so nice, but also it's crazy hot at the minute. I can't go outside because I'll die. It's like in the winter, it's like, oh, when's the heat coming back? And then in the summer, it's like, where's the shade? I don't want so much heat. Ridiculous. Add meteor, add Daleks, add onions. Let's make a stir fry. Yeah, man. Good stuff. I just started learning what you advise me to do. Consume content. Consume, but have a plan. Make it structured. Write down what the game it is that you are wanting to make. If you can start small, like if you can motivate yourself to make a small game, do that. But I can't, so I made a big game. Yeah, you'll hear lots of people have different advice, and that's it's all, none of it's wrong. It's all made of their own opinion and what they want to do. But yeah, if you can start small, that's good. If you know yourself, because only you know yourself, and starting small isn't really an option, then that's okay too. Make the game you want to make, but have a list of features and things that you want to include in your game, and then you can start searching for each one. So like, if you wanted to make a horror game, it'd be, how can I add a flashlight? How can I add a stamina system? And the more you break it down, and the more people you watch who do it in a different way, the more you'll learn. There's no one way of doing things. Like, for some things there is. Like, you can only do certain things a certain way. But if you watch 4 people and they all do something the same way, then you're pretty you'll be pretty set. Oh yeah, that is actually the way that I need to do this thing. But if you watch different people do things differently, then you can ask the question, oh, why is that working that way, and why is it doing that? That was fine. Somehow now I need to make this do the actual thing that I wanted to do, rather than just spawn that. Yeah, the first time it is basically like it's just like anything, right? You didn't learn to swim straight away. You never learned to walk straight away. You didn't learn to like eat properly until multiple times, and like it's just like anything. Someone taught you how to drive, someone taught you how to swim, someone taught you how to ride a bike. Get new friends. No, I'm good. trying to motivate my friends to learn Unreal, wants to make games, just not motivated to watch tutorials and find Unreal. I mean, I ask him how he expects to learn it. Then you get to a certain age where, like, I'm old, not old, but older. And I don't have time to watch tutorials now and stuff, so I get it. Like, it's tough. What the frick was that? Half the time I just feel like I'm fixing a bug. How do you activate the thunderstorm weather type in real life? It doesn't seem to work like UDS. No, it doesn't. I'm sorry to tell you. Have you tried Control Alt Delete? So there seems to be he's always tired from working. Is this and doesn't want to quit either. Yeah, I get it. It's a hard pull. There was a where are you? There you are. There's a diagram that I constantly have in my head, and it's like life, money, work, and there's me just being like pulled over here and pulled over here and pulled over here, like just constant battles everywhere and stuff. So I get it, man. It's tough. And if you don't have like this stuff sorted and this stuff sorted and this stuff sorted and like this stuff sorted, then the game dev stuff, like, that's tough. So tutorial hell is rough, especially when you're looking for. I don't think you ever leave tutorial hell. This is a controversial opinion, but I don't think you ever leave it. Like, I've done plenty of jobs, like computer type jobs, and the oldest people there still are googling stuff, and some of it's super lazy as well. Like, how do I do this? And you're just like, mate, you did that yesterday. It's like, yeah, but I don't need to know it because I know that I can find it somewhere, and I don't get paid to do stuff quick. I just get paid to do stuff. I'm like, yeah, that's fair. So yeah, I don't think you ever stop being in tutorial hell. It just becomes less because there's always something new to learn, right? Like, you want to learn how to do something specific, you're probably going to need to look up something about that. So I don't think you ever escape it. I just think it becomes less. That's, again, just a controversial personal opinion. Deleted System 32, but the world is still going. Have you... Oh, no, I can't say that. That's rude. I won't say that. If you want to set character movement in Gasol, you need to call... key instant movement effect from character movement, then make new struct teleport instant movement effect, and set your location and rotation. That's all. Cool. What do? I mean, if you can work with people, that's better. But I've also worked with people that didn't put in the work, whether that was through their own personal means, or like just attitude. The first thing I did when I learned game dev was create an accountability group, and like the members of that group have changed over the years, 2 years. But the core functionality of that group is still the same. And that's like the core reason for it. This is an interesting concept here. Skill. No, it's called quick slot, isn't it? That's what those things are. Quick slots. See, I'm telling you, man, coding, it's all widgets. All of it is widgets. And see my use quick slot item. Yep. That's why. That should work. What is it? How you managing your project? I think that's a key point of being a solo game dev. Yeah, you're not wrong. I use diversion and a really bad folder structure. It's awful, but it's mine and I know where everything is. So, but it's bad. I have this placeholder assets folder that should be replaced. So. Does it do it on items, or does it do it off the player? For the Resident Evil stuff. I haven't played a Res game in so long. Nice. Sign quick slot. I don't actually have any more. Okay. Oh, and you want to test the actual level, like loving hell out of your game as well. You want to break it as much as possible. I test this thing so much. That's that. That's that. I'm happy with that for the time being. This is fine. This is fine. There is something that I do want to do. Oh shit, yeah, I also do. Oh yeah.
Back off before I crush you.
That is something that I need to fix. So I've set it so that they can only do one attack each, so they don't gang up on you unless you're far away, and then they'll do it like a long range attack as well. But I think I need to add in to the parry notification like a that was an error.
Back off before I crush you.
Okay, so there's a few things that I want to fix here. First of all, and this project is so old as well, like, if I knew what I knew back in the day, I'd have done this project slightly differently. Not back on this is 100. Like, I'm super proud of the way that this is set up in terms of the attacks and stuff, but the whole inventory itself should be a data asset here. But like all of this action setup, I'm like really happy with. Oh man, I appreciate it, Crackshot, man. It's been good, man. Yeah, man, it's crazy that it's been a year since last time we were in a group chat. That's got good memory, pal. Distortion. Hit distortion. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, man, I've got a really solid community. It varies as well. Like, not varies on like people. Like, everyone I've got in here is lovely. But I'm talking about experience. Like, it varies on experience. Like, Ready Fire Aim is a dev that I've known of for at least a couple of years. Like, some of the people in here are super new. Some of them I've known for a while. So it's a good mix of people. Yeah, Fat Man, there's the wiggle for the weapons.
You should leave.
Yeah, I didn't expect it to hit. I think I've got that mixed up somewhere. So a bunch of news. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. That's nice. I've not posted anything in a little while. I've kind of been living off my coat trails a little bit. But we will do. I'm working on something big. Is this hit distortion set to loop? Infinite? No. Just the once, you crazy person. Why would you put a hit reaction on a loop? Ugh, gross. What's it called? Loop. This should not be looping. It's great you just go through Discord and YouTube. Yeah, man, I wasn't even meant to be doing videos. Not like a, what's it called? I don't think that is looping, you know, I just think it's doing, right, we're going to test it. Someone asked me for some help with something they were stuck on. And I just made a video about it. And they were like, this is good. Like, this has helped me. And then that video got passed around.
You should leave.
Okay. I think that's fine. Yeah, that was solid. The only thing I don't like about this one is there's no sound effect. It's a bit upsetting. And that shouldn't be fair. A serious question? You just come in here, compliment me, and ask me a super serial question. Like, trying to get me on your good side. Like, what's the meaning of life? I've got no idea, mate. How to make £1 million in 20 seconds? Go rob a bank. Like, ask the question. So yeah, you were right, Kishan. That is in editor, and it was just like looping through here. It wasn't overly obvious to me. The meaning of life is 42. Is that a reference to Hitchhiker's Guide? Which is a film I've not watched. So as a new learner, if I could turn back time, what do you wish you would have done differently in order to progress more efficiently? Binned off YouTube. Like, yeah, it's a difficult one. What would I have done? Not much. Yeah. Don't chase the new stuff, is what I would say. Focus on the stuff that will get you quicker moving from A to B. Like the stuff that has support. So, which is the irony is not lost on me that my entire channel is basically about new stuff. But like, if you're using Mover but you don't know the basics, then you're going to be in trouble. It's like it's so new, so experimental. There's no support around. So when you get stuck, then you will get stuck. Like that's just part of life of Unreal. There's no one to help you really because there's no one that knows it. So it's when you're starting out, do the easy stuff that has the most tutorials and has the most assets, and that the AI knows, and there's plenty of videos around and stuff. So that's what I would do. I'll start again. Robbing a bank is the ultimate financial sees your rich. No, where is he fail? You have to show. It's not even for the rest of your life, PSG. It's not even for the rest of your life, mate. If it was for the rest of your life, I could get behind it, but it's just not. I like this shield attack. If you're blocking, then you can attack and do a shield attack. I think that's very cool. Yeah, man. It's not even for the rest of your life, mate. It's so sad. Is there a day-night cycle in your game? There is not, mate. There is not, because I'd have to program stuff. Just if you do it again. I mean, I would hope that you would have learnt the lesson. Say something vaguely mean on X. Yeah, Jesus Christ, we are not doing so well. But I don't know, that's politics. When you there was talk of getting tattoos when we publish. Let's get to the demo first. I don't have any tattoos. My missus has tattoos. She's getting a new one soon. We're excited. This block needs work. Okay, concentrate on the thing that we're actually doing. It's a fun time in England. Yeah, 100%, man. Like, and it's not that you can't come back to these things later, because you obviously can. It's just it's easier to learn on those sort of things. Just more people know about it. But like I say, the irony is that my entire channel is basically on new stuff. Basic sword. This wooden sword. Getting a bit political there, lads. Don't do no politics. My face is political, mate. You're not wrong. Like, it just is. People come up to me and be like, you've got a face that I want to hurt. I'm like, I appreciate that. Thank you. Like, Jesus Christ, why are you not doing the thing I wanted to do? You've watched all my Gas Move stuff. I appreciate it, man. That's cool. It's there for when it like becomes more of a thing. Like it's yeah, at some point you'll look at it and be like, okay, I'm ready for this now, and it'll be there, and you'll be able to follow it at double speed and stuff, and that's cool. So that's when you know you can follow a tutorial at double speed, keep up with it, and be like, I actually understand what's going on. That's when you know you've made it. But we're probably going to be doing more third person, like basic stuff. I want to do a basic third person multiplayer tutorial. Have I shown you the? It's not a. Let me show you. We're TPS multiplayer. How do you make the distortion effect? Get out your credit card, go online, and you buy that bad boy. You gotta purr. You got. No, I can't say that. Right. Number of players 3. You got waves. The zombies hit. There's gunshots. I just want to add a weapon system to it, and then it'll be legit. Where's the? Oh, there it is. Look, you can heal up walls and stuff. So it needs a whole like pass through about like making it look fancy and stuff. There we go. If I press F on this guy, then he'll revive. Bada bing, bada boom. It's cool, man. I saved everyone. I'm a hero. Oh no, he's dead. I'm not that much of a hero. Yep. Hopefully I'll be able to make that tutorial proper at some point. Just needs a whole what's it called? It needs like an art pass where I get some assets and make these into walls and doors and put some animations on the enemies and stuff. And then I'll want to try and put a weapon system in it as well. And then we'll see what's going on from there. Do you think Gas Mover could be tweaked into a much faster version of what it feels like to say COD or Apex? Do you think the normal template is what would be more suitable for that type of thing? I think the normal templates would be more suitable. And it only comes down to the fact that if you go to the tube and you look at like multiplayer Unreal 5 tutorials, there's just not that many. This is probably the best one here, the Keck.1. And then this one's not finished, but it's got loads of stuff in it. And then daily, and this, there's just not that many, like Unreal version 4.11. And then you get good ones here that teach you about the concepts of it, but not actually doing the things like in it. So this is like how to convert single player to multiplayer, but if you're starting in multiplayer, you don't really need that. It's just the problem with YouTube is there's a lot of unfinished stuff because people's lives get in the way and stuff. So, replication's interesting, but also like it's hard. People make it out to be harder than what it is. Basic replication is fine. Replication, like, oh, how am I trying to explain this? Replication's complicated when you add in ping and lag, but at that point you're already quite far along anyway. Yeah, like the Fat Man's right. Like, there's no RTS tutorials that are finished at all, done, and they don't cover like enemy combatants or anything like that. So, like, and they're not multiplayer either. So, it's an interesting one. Where's the TPS character? Pardon me. Yeah, there's certain things that you have to do in replication to like get things to display properly. It's just it's fun, it's awkward, but also it's not overly complicated when you get used to it. What's the question? So when I made it listen server, there's one listen server running the game headless, and all the players are clients. Let's see. Players listen server lets one of the players act as a server and a client. Then one player's client loads up. Yeah, so player's client loads up at 2 clients and then a listen server in the background. So it's fun. But it takes 2 ads to reach it. Shit, sorry man. That wasn't me. I'll just let YouTube do the ad thing. But tell you what, that's money. No, I'm kidding. What are we building? We're building, hopefully, the next Kingdom Hearts game with our derpy looking character. I need to add some blinking animations to him. He looks like a bug. Tony, I appreciate you, man. Thank you very much. Thanks for joining as a bronze member. That's awesome. What needs to be replicated? Anything that the server needs to know. It should be replicated. But I think, because that green thing... Oh shit, we're gonna crash. No, we're not. Okay. Yeah, I do need to figure out how to put some lo-fi music on. Someone said that, and they are 100% correct. But also, I'm not sure my internet can take it. This is the first stream that's gone on for like 3 hours, and like so we'll be fine. But I'm gonna have to call it here. I'll tell you, man. Like, I appreciate your support, man. Thanks so much. But like, yeah, my God, I try and teach in the way that I want to be taught. Talk. I don't know. A lot of my style is like, we do this thing and it breaks something else, and I'll show you how to fix that thing, so you know for next time what's broken and stuff. I don't. Well, I can identify an error and show you how to fix that error. One thing I'm really bad at is like editing and stuff. But my missus, my kids have all come home, so I am gonna go downstairs, make some food, enjoy the sunshine, have some ice cream. Probably in that order, to be fair. I hope you guys have a absolutely banging weekend. Thanks everyone for joining. It's been a bro stream. Yeah, man, it's been awesome. I will be using iframes for Perry, probably not for block, but for Perry for sure. So yeah, appreciate you. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the sunshine if you're in the UK, and if you're not, I hope it comes over to you and is nice too. See you. Catch you on the next time. Bye bye.